Hi everyone, and happy Friday. So we are going to have plenty to cover for our flip-through Fridays for the next few weeks, suffice to say. I did really good there for a while, kind of holding off on coloring books, and then it was all the things all the time. So I think actually most of the purchases I have are from different artists or different groups, at least quite a few of them. Um, so we're going to cover these today. Now, normally I think I have more like 5 books, but as you can see, uh, some of these books have quite a few images in them, so I figured this was plenty for today. So here's the first batch of my recent I don't need to be on Amazon Amazon purchases. Um, and I'm like, it's my birthday month. These are my birthday presents to me. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Michelle. Anyway, let's get started. So this is a new artist for me, new artist to me, and I'm sorry because I'm probably not going to say this right. Kameliya Angelkova? Angelkova? Anyway, I've seen quite a few people post pictures from this artist online, and hang on, my camera wire's being obnoxious. Yep, high tier, high tier recording here. Anyway, don't have anything from this artist. Haven't gotten anything before. Saw some postings. Then I went and looked on Amazon. I was like, I'm going to just get one book. And well, they're actually running a pretty good sale on her books right now, at least some of them. And one book turned into like 4. So we're going to do 2 today and 2 on next time, hopefully. This is a thing though, guys. Like, I'm looking back at my orders. You get, and these are, these are not huge images, as you'll see, but you get 50 images for $5. Now, that's a pretty darn good deal as far as, I'm assuming, Amazon printed books go. Yes, Amazon printed book. That's a pretty darn good deal, especially with how cute this art is. So, that's why I went a little crazy. So this is her, I'm hoping I didn't mess that up, 50 Spring Miniatures book. You can see right there. And then it shows some of the images on the back. Now, again, this is you get 50 images in this book. It is letter size, 8.5 by 11, and it is Amazon printed paper. So we're going to open that up. There is the title page. You got some details on the book here. If you want to pause and zoom in and read that, feel free. Here is the nameplate page. Now, which type of Amazon paper this is, I don't know yet. I'm feeling it. It doesn't feel super rough. So it might not be like the same type of paper like you get in Jade Summer. I'm not 100% sure. It's white backing though, no perforation. These are single-sided though, so yay for us marker enthusiasts. Paper is a little thin. You can definitely see the outline of the art. But again, being single-sided, I'm not too worried about that. But aren't these pictures adorable? I was watching a video today. I think it was Anne at a Colorful Life. And she was talking about how she loves cats and cat coloring books. But that she doesn't color animals very often. So she doesn't color cats very much. And I was sitting there thinking, these little miniatures here with the animals in them, these would be perfect for me because I have the same problem. I love cats. I love cat coloring books, but I don't color animals that much, so I get really intimidated when I see them. But you see these little like miniature images, like these would be perfect Perfect for practice on all kinds of things. You've got stonework here you could do, wood grain, definitely coloring flowers. And these are like my speed kind of illustrations, because sometimes I do want to color, especially with pencils, but a big page seems really intimidating. So these seem like really good images for like when I want to use colored pencils, but I know I'm going to spend 6 hours on it because it's super complex. Like, this might be an option. I'm going to have to do some colored pencil testing to see how it does on this paper. So, aren't those bunnies adorable? And you've got some goldfish. Just all the pictures are super cute. And I get hung up on backgrounds a lot too, and with these you don't necessarily have to worry about it. Or I could just throw some pastel on there and make it kind of irregular around it, and it's fine. Like I said, I thought these were so cute. And here he comes. All week in my videos, if you've watched them, you know as soon as I start talking, here comes Oreo. And thus, here he is again. My jaw's been bothering me, and probably all the talking today is not helping, but that's fine. Oh, this one's pretty. Like, obviously, you know, I can color these like pansies and these like daffodils. I'm not really sure what these are here, though. Bluebells, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. That one would be a good one for our first option. But like I said, just really tiny, super cute. Not really tiny, but smaller, super cute pictures. And like I said, if I just want to go with like a straight color marker on this and I don't have to worry about a background, I can do that. The real test, like I said, is going to be on what type of pencils work on this paper. How much does the paper bleed when it comes to markers? How does watercolor... Oh, this is so cute! Little baby ducklings. I actually really like this one too. I like them all. I mean... the number of pictures, like I said, for $5, man. This obviously is in US. Now I know shipping times are a little long with Amazon right now, but if you are, oh, that would have been cute for St. Patrick's Day. If you're willing to be a little patient, like, I feel like these are really good deals right now. I don't know if they're permanently that price or if it's just a particular sale, but and of course plenty of kitties. Oh, this one's playing. Now see, this one I could easily do black and white like Leroy or Oreo. So cute. Some irises around them. Ooh, I don't know. That might be the first one. But yeah, I definitely want to play in this book. My problem is I want to play in it, but there aren't like many images I'm willing to sacrifice if things don't work out. I guess theoretically I could always scan it. Scan the picture just in case. Because there's no duplicates in here. So... And then back here, you have more of her coloring books. She does have the seasonal mandalas. Actually, I think the 2 books I'm still waiting on are the mandala books. It might be the spring and summer ones. I can't quite remember. But she also does have fantasy art, too. She has all kinds of things. All kinds of things. All kinds of mandalas. All kinds of mandalas. And then here is some information. She does have a YouTube channel. I need to pop over there and subscribe and make sure that I like her Instagram as well. But there is some of her social media info. So there you go. Now we have her, well, if I can get that somewhere. Now we have her summer miniatures book. And we saw the kitty on top of the castle right here. I, of course, instantly was like, I bet this is going to be another winner for me. And sure enough. Same setup as the other books. Single-sided, Amazon paper, your title page, information about the book, letter sized, I'm not sure if I said that, nameplate page, and then this image, which is just sweet as can be. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oops. My whole precarious pile is just gonna go, is just completely gonna go in a minute and bury me. One of these days my husband's gonna come in here and find me buried under a pile of coloring books. Look at the little mice. They're so cute. The little berries. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He looks, the kitty looks awful happy that the bird is helping give him a bath. I wouldn't say it's necessarily probably realistic, but I mean, what in here is realistic, right? I mean, that's the point. A lot of this has a fantasy element to it. Ooh, some balloons. Even the little puppies are adorable. If they're cute animals, they're a winner to me. Cats, dogs, birds. I have a special place in my heart, of course, for the cats, but that one's cute. With all, like, the desert, like the cacti and all the desert flora and fauna. And you've got some ocean themed ones. A butterfly is going to take him for a ride, being careful. I love that woman. Got your lilies. Oh, I don't know. That might be the one right there. That might be the one I start with. I tell you, the one thing that I feel like this could have really made this pop is some of these with black backgrounds. I bet that's probably a more expensive option when you're going through Amazon Publishing, but some of these with black backgrounds just would have been amazing, and I don't feel like I have the time nor the inclination to cover, 50% of the page in black Sharpie, so that is probably going to be a dream. If I ever did it, I'd do it one time, and probably that'd be it. Oh, now see, that one's thinking. That cat's plotting. Sees the birds. Certainly happy to see the birds, but not in the way you would think. Oh, that's so cute. Little long gloves with the fingers. Those look weird to me. I mean, they're gloves, hello, or whatever, but like the little fingers, it just, they look like arms hanging there to me. I think peaches, maybe? That's so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go check my glucose after these books. Get diabetes from the cuteness of these pictures. I anticipate a busy week of coloring. The problem is going to be figuring out what I want to color and what to color with. Like, I like this one a lot. I think I'm going to have to, like, because I'm not 100% sure, even the different types of Amazon paper, in my opinion, sometimes react a little differently to pencils. So what works on a Jade Summer book on that paper, I think might actually look a little different on this one. So I would probably want to try those pencils on here too, just to see if I'm getting the same kind of lay down of the pencils. So like the Lennox pencils and the some of the other ones I've covered, like the Crazy Art, what are they called? My goodness. The Crazy Art pencils, not actual Crazy Arts, Timeless Creations, that's it. Some of those pencils, my Castle Arts that I've been playing with recently, I'm just curious to see what hard versus soft pencils do on here. So. And then here are some more. So I assume this means she's going to probably come out with like a fall and winter miniatures. Has that not happened yet? I can't remember from the other book. No, I don't think it showed it. So we have more to look forward to. Halloween mandalas. Boy, I didn't see those before. Michelle, there will be plenty of opportunity to buy coloring books in the future. There is her social media information again. All right, now the other two are color by number books, but they are different ones. I've seen these on Instagram a lot. I think Nikki and Niagara is one that has posted from some of these. And this says it's by David Woodroffe. Let me look at the other one. So these are all by different artists, but they're published under, this is Chartwell Books. So these are a little tricky to find on Amazon. Like I tried to type in certain search. Hi Sid. Hello. I tried to search by the specific book names, like the artists and stuff, Chartwell Books and stuff, and I was having trouble finding them. They're not all, as far as I can tell, published under one particular group, like say Jade Summer or Sun Life Drawing or anything. So these are a little difficult to find on Amazon, but I did find a few. Some of them are like crazy expensive right now, and I don't know why. But these were a couple dollars with some more dollars added on for shipping. So I think overall these two turned out to be like $8 or $9, and they were, I think, a third-party seller. But I still think that was a good price for the size of the books and everything. So there's a number of these out here. Like I said, there's a nature one out there that, like I said, is a little high right now to me. There's some other ones. It might just be they're out of print. Your guess is as good as mine on that. If anybody has any tips for these types of books, finding them, please let me know. But I saw some of hers that she posted from these books, and I just thought they looked great. Y'all know how I am about color by number. So, again, I thought these were a good price. This is Color by Numbers Mindfulness. Again, it is by David Woodroffe. The artist is here on the binding, and then Chartwell Books is down here. Here is the back. These are 60 color by number images. So again, for everything all together, $8 or $9, I feel like that is a good price for these. They're not, like I said, I feel comfortable paying that for these books. Now, as far as their size, they are letter size tall, but they are actually just a bit wider if you look at it here. So they are a little bit wider books. So that's cool. So again, this is the Mindfulness one. I'm going to open it up. Here is a look at what the finished images look like. And it looks like you got a variety here of some art, different landscapes, animals, all kinds of stuff. I guess images that are supposed to instill mindfulness, thus the name of the book. And you get a smaller version, I guess, of one of the images to color here on the cover. Again, it says Chartwell Books. This was published in 2016, so it may be a lot of these are out of print, and that might be why it's a little difficult to find them. So again, I will provide the links to the ones I found if they still have copies, and then if I come across any others, I will certainly let you know. Here is the introduction. The images are inspired by nature, art, music, and meditation, as well as patterns and optical tricks. All are designed to engage you, concentrate your mind, and make you aware of the rich diversity of the world around you. Now, here's my question. Where's the color key? It's back here. So here's the back cover, which is the other images, and here's the color key. And they do a fold-out card. Have you guys heard me say how much I love it when companies that have color by number books give you like a little fold-out card like this? How much I love that, because I could cut it off and just keep it in the book. But like, I don't have to constantly, if the legend's here, I don't have to constantly flip back and forth or create my own, which I've done with some other books. So love this, love this. I'm already excited about that. So there's your color key, and here are your images. So I'm going to tuck that back. Now there is a wide variety of images in here, so some of these might be appealing, some might not. Oh wow. I see fine liner work on that one. These are single-sided, not perforated as far as I can tell. Here's a nice mandala. Landscape. I was like, what is that? So you do have some different patterns and whatnot. I don't think I see a lot of color by number patterns like that. I saw the image for that on the front cover, and I thought the effect of that looked super cool. I'm actually really curious to see how that will translate to actual color and like the end result. That might be the first one I try in this one. So I would say these are probably like medium to detailed complexity, depending on the image. Some of these are pretty detailed. So They're a little more detailed than I thought they were, to be honest, but that's fine. I've been contemplating trying to come up with a better lighting scenario for when I'm on the couch. Haven't quite figured it out yet. That one's going to be tough. Like, I wonder if how markers bleed on this paper. Like, I have a feeling with this one, I would have to go ahead and cover that, I'm assuming, in black, and then come back and, like, redo the white dots in Posca pen. Because I'm going to cover the stars. It's just inevitable. Ooh, I like that bird. But no, just, I think this is a good book if you really like looking for a variety of image types. I think this is a good choice. It's a music mandala. Because, like, maybe you get tired of coloring nothing but flowers and color by numbers. Maybe you want... Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Man, that almost gives me a headache looking at that. My eyes were swimming. Also, if you like coloring people, even in color by numbers, then you've got some to choose from here, which is cool. Man, today was the heavy image day. Like, these books, man, they, you want to talk about number of images, they deliver on the number of images very, very much so. Boy, I have to admit, I like the tiger and the lion ones. I know, big surprise, right? And it is funny, like, I look at this page, and normally, like, y'all don't see me color much like this, pattern-wise. Normally, you'd think I'd jump right over it, but, like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know, that looks kind of soothing, honestly. So, if anything, this type of book might allow me to stretch out a bit the types of images that I color. See, you get some really detailed areas like right here, but then you've got big areas like that. A lot of them seem pretty mixed like that. Like, the background may not be super complicated, but the focus point may be a little more detailed. I believe that was the front cover. A beetle, I believe. Oh, goodness me. There's an image. And that is a lot of pattern. Now, the line art is a little, it's not super heavy. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well and it's not like super washed out. I am a little worried about that. Hopefully that works a little better. So you're getting a shadow now from the overhead light. You get the idea. We're not going to go back and flip. A lot of birds in this one. And then there's that. Of course, here's your color key right here, and these are the other images like you saw. So there is Mindfulness. Ah, scamper. Y'all heard me in my videos earlier in the week talking about cats that are having yakking issues. The Scamper just got sick, so TMI, I know, but such is life with cats, and I know what I'm doing after I get done with this video. This is another Chartwell Books book. This is by Lennox. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This is Color by Numbers Flowers. This is, doesn't say how many images. I would be curious to see, and maybe I should do a count. If I can't find it anywhere else, I'll have to go through and count. But my assumption would be it'd be the same number of images. Now again, these are not Amazon, just, I didn't note it in the other one, but as far as I know, these are not Amazon printed books, so they are printed by the company itself. And so here are some of the finished pictures there. And finished pictures on the back cover with your fold out key again. Goody goody. Goody goody. So, again, I think smaller versions of the images. A large version here, weirdly enough. I guess that's if you don't want a frame around it. I don't know. Now this paper looks pretty thin. This was printed in 2016 as well. This paper looks a little different than the other paper. It does look thinner, but it still does look single-sided. So, here we go. Trying to look. Oh, you can pause, I guess, and zoom in if you want to read that. Just trying to look and see if it gave me a number, and I don't see it. So, like I said, this paper does look a little thinner, but with these being single-sided, and if you're using like a blotter page on the other side, like I tend to anyway, that should be fine. I am a fan of coloring flowers, and definitely Color by Number flowers is a winning combination for me. It's like a cherry tree next to like a wood wall, maybe. Oh, other way. There we go. I should have started to count the moment I started flipping, but I wouldn't have been able to keep up with it. I mean, let's be realistic. Ooh, that one's cute. Again, I think these medium to high complexity Color by Number, you do have quite a bit of, I don't know which way that one goes, but you do have some large areas like this one, but then you've got a lot of detailed areas like this. Oh, that one's pretty. I think those are birds of paradise. I think that's right. Boy, my brain is not clicking today. It is not clicking. So you do get just flowers in a lot of these, though it would be cool if it told you what type of flowers these are. I mean, some of them, like this one, tulips, okay? Yeah, I mean, not everybody's going to know that, but some of them seem really familiar depending on what area you live in. But then others, like here, I have no idea what these are. Fortunately, with the Color by Number, I don't have to make a lot of guesses on to what colors to use. I can use my own colors if I want to, of course. But that is one of the nice things about Color by Number when it comes to things you're not super familiar with. it gives you colors to use. So, ooh, that one would be pretty. I don't know if these are, for me, one session color by number images. These are probably like 2 or 3 sessions, I would say. Yeah, that one's supposed to be landscape. Some of these I'm not sure, you know? Some of them I am not 100% sure. I had seen some of the pictures in here, and like I had seen some of the pictures from these types of books posted on social media, but I didn't realize that they were, some of them were as complex as they are, which again, there's nothing bad about that. I think I was expecting something a little simpler. So hopefully I can pass that knowledge along to you. That one's pretty though. See, like this one's got some really big areas to color and then other areas that are a little more detailed, which I'm cool with. Sometimes you're just in a certain mood, you know, you want something really, you know, just big swatches of color, and other times you want something a little more detailed. I would say this would be a midpoint between, like, let's say one of my large print Sun Life drawing books would be the super simple color by number. Creative Haven's George Tufexis books would be the super detailed ones, and these would kind of be in between, I would say. Maybe leaning more towards the Creative Haven color by numbers, but I would put them in the middle of them. That one's cute. I love those little boots or leggings and that skirt. I like it all. Now the line art's a little bizarre there because it's a lot darker right here than it is over here. I don't know if that was done on purpose. You see that a little bit in certain areas. Maybe it's kind of a shading thing. Though you'd think you'd see it on the other pages if it was, so maybe not. Well, who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Wasn't really a thing at the start of the book, you know? Oh, I like that one. I like pansies a lot. Maybe it is for more emphasis. I guess when I go to color them, I will find out. Now we're getting to the awkward phase. Somebody should combine all the worlds and do like a color by number grayscale book. Just put it all together. Don't make me choose. Just give me all of it. Yeah, that would take some work. Probably not gonna happen, Michelle. These last pages look a little folded, but again, I think I got this from a different group other than like from an Amazon warehouse. So anyway, there we go. We got the flowers, the mindfulness. Good gracious. Oh, I can't yawn. Yawning's gonna kill my jaw. Ugh. And then the miniature books. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.